Hi guys, welcome back to Football Stand. We'll be doing an early Premier League predictions. Obviously, the transfer window is not done yet. It's only 6th of July, so there's a lot time left to transfer window. But expecting what's gonna be happening in transfer window and overall, I will make our predictions. The early predictions, so it will be not spot on. So that's the thing as well. We make updates accordingly in future. But these are the early predictions that what I feel is gonna happen. Let's start with relegation. I think Fulham. Let's just put Fulham into it because I feel like Fulham. I'm sorry, bro. Fulham, yeah, it's one of those teams like Norwich, man. They come up, they go down. They come up, they go down. I think Brentford will not be able to manage, be able to keep his, Premier League status anymore. I'm sorry, I think Brentford has done really, really well last season, but not anymore. I don't think so that they will be able to basically sustain that. The thing is basically, which will be the third team, man. I think I would put someone like Nottingham Forest because when I look at the teams, all the teams are so strong. Southampton, I trust in their manager. That's why I'm not putting Southampton. Leeds have signed some amazing players. Bournemouth, I love our Bournemouth. I'm not gonna put it over there. It has to be Nottingham Forest, man. Even though I want Nottingham Forest to be here, it has to be Nottingham Forest. So one of the weakest team out there, right? So that's the thing. Now the thing is basically 11 to 17, man. So it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard. The closest to basically relegation will be, I think it's gonna be Crystal Palace. The closest to relegation, I feel like Crystal Palace, Southampton may be the closest, then Crystal Palace, and I think then it will be like Leeds will be there. Leeds, I don't think so. I think it will take time for Leeds to basically actually, do well with the new signing. So that's why I'm putting Leeds over here. I think Bournemouth should be here. I think Bournemouth will be behind Leeds. So like 17th will be Southampton, 16th will be Crystal Palace, 15th will be Bournemouth, 14th will be Leeds. Then I think I can put 13 as Brighton. I think Brighton is good, but just not good enough, that good enough basically. Then I would go for Everton. I think Everton, I doubt, man. I don't know what's going on with Everton. They lost to Richarlison as well, so let's see what's gonna happen with Everton. But I think Everton will definitely secure their Premier League status. I feel like it's a big club to basically go just like that. I hope they don't, man. I really hope that they don't, man. I'm gonna go for Wolves. I think Wolves have not improved that much, and Wolves is a good team, is a great team, but the problem with Wolves is basically sometimes they go on a bad spell and they just look really, really bad, man. So I'm going 11th for Wolves, even though I feel like Wolves is an amazing team, but I just feel like the teams over here that I have is better than them. Is that the thing? Now in the 10th position I would go for Newcastle, man. I think Newcastle, after the support and after the way they were playing against, like playing as well, it was looking really, really good. Eddie Howe, I love Eddie Howe. He is amazing manager, phenomenal. So I'm gonna put Newcastle as top 10, top half as well, because it's just Newcastle. And then I would go for Aston Villa as the 9th position. I think Aston Villa is good overall. Under Steven Gerrard would be great as well. But again, the gap difference in quality between Aston Villa or anyone else, compared to the top teams like right now, which we are left for, it's just a bit too much, man. I think it's a bit too much, to be honest. Then I'm going for Leicester. I think Leicester will not go, will not break that mark of basically being in a top 6, something like that. So that's why I'm going for Leicester. I think I'm going for West Ham. I think reason being because I feel like West Ham will not lose their quality players. Like West Ham will be 6th, Leicester will be 7th, and maybe challenging the top 6 as well, just like they did it last season as well. I think they will again do it because again they have not lost the players. Rice, I thought he would be leave by now, but they're securing the top players, and I think West Ham is a team with Antonio and Bowen. There's so much quality. I feel like it's going to be good. I think obviously you can clearly see Leicester can finish ahead of West Ham, because I feel like the quality, Leicester is better quality, but West Ham has consistently performed, whereas Leicester is like they do great against top teams, but then they struggle as well. So I'm going with this right now. Now comes this, man. Let's start with champions. I think it's very, very sad to say Man City champions once again, but when you sign Erling Haaland, and Alvarez coming in to play for you, and so much quality being signed by basically Calvin Phillips, Cucurella will be coming in as well. So much quality on the bench. It's just mental, man. It is very, very mental. I feel really irritated by the fact that it's Man City once again, but you gotta put Man City, man. They are the champions. They are, yeah, by far the champions. Obviously you can I think there will be a fight between the Liverpool and Man City once again, because I always said they are a league above anyone else, man. Like every Premier League teams, all the top 4 teams, and they are like this above, man. The difference between the top teams, the champions like Man City and Liverpool, to any other team is just so huge that, even if Chelsea signs someone like Ronaldo and Messi, I think then they would go for the title, then they can fight for the title, but that doesn't secure the title. That is the difference, man. The difference is not one quality player, two quality player. It's more like, the whole team, if increases by 10-15%, then only they can win. So that's the problem, man. So I feel like Liverpool will be second, but I don't think so they will be first, so that's the thing. I think Man City are definitely the first. I would not do the mistake that I did last season of not trusting Liverpool, and I thought Liverpool will be nowhere near the title, and I expected that Chelsea and United will fight for the title and Liverpool will finish fifth. Don't judge me. It was just one of those things because they had a terrible season before that. I thought they didn't make enough signing, but this time they lost. Even though they lost Sadio Mane, I think Darwin Núñez is pretty amazing. I think they will struggle a bit because of Mane was stable and knew the system, whereas Darwin Núñez will understand the system and it will take time for him to basically be effective as well. Even though Luis Diaz came in and just destroyed everyone, but it's really happens, right? So that's why I feel like it's gonna be Liverpool and second. I think Man City are better than them. I think Spurs is second. I think Spurs is third because I like I said, Conte is amazing, is phenomenal, is actually great. I think Conte is. I think Tottenham can be a team which can not go for the title, but they will make the biggest run. Like in terms of fighting for the title, like Liverpool and Chelsea, Man City will be obviously neck to neck, not neck to neck, but like they will be fighting the title. I think Spurs will be one of those teams, one of those teams in the top four which can do some damage as well. They won't win it because of Spurs, and that's how it is. But they will be in the race, that's for sure. Out of the teams that we have right now. Then comes the fourth position. I don't want to put Chelsea. The reason being not new manager, but new ownership, and a lot of players have gone. They are not signing Dillet anymore. Dillet is going to basically Bayern. They're not signing players right now. So I'm going for basically Chelsea as sixth. You know what? I'm not gonna say fifth. I'm gonna put Chelsea as sixth, which is actually so mental to hear about because Chelsea is one of those teams which consistently never go below fourth, right? Maybe 10th here and there one season, but usually in the top four. But yeah, I think it's going to be Chelsea out of the top four this time. Now this is very, very hard. The reason is Arsenal has a phenomenal, amazing transfer window, like a very, very great transfer window considering the attractability of Arsenal at the moment. I think they have an amazing transfer window, but I think the new managerial situation and Malacia coming in and Christian Eriksen coming in, and I know that De Jong will come in as well, and hopefully Ronaldo will stay, and if not Ronaldo, say maybe we will sign some striker, right? So I just feel like the new managerial situation at United will basically push United to top four. Yeah, I know people will disagree with me, but again, it's a prediction. Sometimes things can go wrong, and you have to take you have to take a 50-50. I feel like it's not a 50-50. I feel like United still have the better quality, and I think the manager will be better now, even though Arteta have the more experience, but Arteta has never finished in top four, man. They bottled it last time, bro. Arsenal bottled the top four last season in a fashion I don't know how to basically explain it. Like I said last time, I would dye my hair red if Arsenal finish fourth, and they bottled it like that fashion. So I know that they can bottle it, and that's why I feel like United will be top four. So this is my tier prediction. This is my prediction for Premier League. I think Man City will again be the champions. Fucking I hate that shit. Tell me your predictions in the chat. Who do you think will be the champions and relegation and the top four? Because yeah, it's the thing is, the quality of Premier League teams has improved a lot, really, really, really a lot. When you put teams like Wolves, Everton, those teams in the bottom half of the league, the quality of Premier League has skyrocketed for sure.